Y'all need to be out there tricking, big tricks on all these hoes, paying for coochie, but want to come over here and wife me up. The fuck? Every time it's this right here. Every motherfucking time. Bitch, I'm trying to get tricked on too. Baby, I love the tricks. The fuck? Always want to, y'all like to bring the 2K to my house and move the fucking, the fuck? Want to be a cook for y'all and all that, baby? I want to be a hoe too. The fuck? I miss being a hoe. I'm a retired hoe. Bitch, I want to be a hoe for my nigga. So we gonna have to role play or something. Like, I like when a nigga call me up, come get this money. Yeah, daddy, I want some red bottles. Let me come work for it. Are you ready? Song. Yes, I am. Where the money at? Come, bitch. We gonna have to make it like put some spice in our motherfucking life, bitch. Cause I'm a wife, but bitch, I need to be a whole wife.
You can go anywhere to get the lies, but I know you came here to get the truth. Welcome to the Alphasphere.
Welcome to the Alphasphere, the only place on the planet that's totally engulfed in positivity and totally submerged in alpha energy. I'm your host, Dr. BOA.
Like, gone are the days where we live in a society where y'all need to be looking for the good girl, man. The good girls are gone. Best thing you can find is a woman who's been out there in the world and did everything she wanted to do, and now she want to settle down. She just a reformed 304. She ain't no different from a woman that been out there on the turf, on the blade, and then decides she want to go legit. She ain't no different. Only difference is one of them has an honest outlook on their lives, and they share their life honestly, and the other one try to act like she ain't did none of that. She tried to sugarcoat the way she's lived.
Dating. When I met my husband, he was number 13.
Number 13 what?
Of the men I was currently
I thought she dropped the body count on
dating.
here. I was about to say, damn.
No, of the men that were like texting me or calling or currently taking me out.
Is that?
Man, look, I told y'all, the man that a woman marries is the least desirable man to her. No woman marries the man she desires the most, because the man she desires the most doesn't have to marry her to get her. See, this is how it goes. This woman says she had a stable, a rotation of 13 men. Listen, anything above 5 is a stable. She had a stable of guys, 13 deep. The man she married was last, meaning he was the least desirable, least likable, least attractive to her, and probably least everything. He probably had the best career, or maybe not even the best career, but the man that she wanted was number one. Number one was never going to marry her because number ones never do. You find me a married man, he was not his woman's first choice. You just never are. The woman's first choice is not the man she wants to marry. It's the man that she want to be intimate with. It's the man she want to have a whirlwind love affair with. The man she want to go into Saint-Tropez. The man she want to go to Turks and Caicos. The man she wants to go to wherever. She wants to go to Bahrain, Spain with. The man she wants to go to the French Riviera with, and just have all these affairs and all of these swank hotels and these swank bed and breakfasts and all of that. That's the man that's number one. The man that's number 13 is the man that's just there because he is looking for a wife. And when all else fails, a woman can always turn back around and say, you know what? Now that I'm done playing, let me go settle with this guy who gonna always be there anyway.
Like an average amount of men for a woman?
No,
or just...
the women that I coach, I try to get them to 3 or 4.
The women she coaches.
Wait, hold on, wait. The 13th man you've ever dated in your life, you're saying?
No, that I was currently
they were engaging with.
Dating and engaging with at that time.
13 men at once?
Talking to, engaging, calling my phone. Yeah.
This is her being very honest because it's levels to it, right? It's like maybe some guys
you should.
Man, let me tell y'all something. A woman who is actively dating 13 men at once is a thought. Ain't no other way to put it. Not a professional, an amateur 304, because she ain't getting no paper. And she ends up married. Listen, bro, she is in public saying the man that I married was number 13. The least desirable, the least wanted, the one she has the weakest connection, the weakest bond. And that's the man that she married. She would go ahead and marry that man even though she knows she don't even want him. I tell y'all all the time, man. Just dropped the one today, man, where Rihanna explained how she got ASAP, man, because her grandma told her, always get a man who loves you more than you love him. This is the same principle. This is what happens all of the time. You men have to understand that a woman is going to do everything she wants to do and then come and try to settle down with you. That's just what she's gonna want to do. A woman who is really feeling you, man, she ain't finna put no marriage pressure on you, nothing like that. She just want to be a part of your life. She just wants your energy around her, man. She ain't even finna try to put no lock you down pressure on you because she don't want to do nothing crazy to run you off. The woman that keep trying to marry you and keep trying to be your wife, man, that woman don't really like you. You just the best husband candidate for her. You are not the one she desires. If a woman wanted to marry me right now, if a woman was putting the pressure on me to marry her, guess what? I would not be that woman's first choice. It don't just apply to y'all, it apply to me too. But I'm honest about it. I'm going to accept the rules of the game, baby.
I'm gonna accept the rules of the game.
You understand? I ain't a perfect man, but I'm perfect in the game. Nigga, I run the game perfectly. You understand what I'm saying? Because I understand the rules and laws. And so if a woman is putting pressure on you, putting pressure to marry you, a woman marries for sustenance. She marries for stability. That means that you're the most stable man that she's ever met. That means that you're the most financially stable, the most spiritually stable, the most in any of those, but mostly the most financially stable man that she's met. You are the man that she sees herself being able to have that settled down wife life with. But if a woman is really, really digging you, she just wants you to be a part of everything she has going on. She wants your guidance. She wants your leadership. She wants to just have your energy around her. She looks at you like a god. She looks at you like a father figure. She looks at you like the one who's supposed to lead her. And she understands that anything that happens is the way she don't care where it goes. If you lead her to the altar, she'll go. But I promise you, the woman who continues to put marriage pressure on you is not all caught up on you like that, bro. I just did a video of Lisa Ray, married a man, just trying to get some paper out of him on the back end. We already see the Sierra Russell Wilson situation. Everybody want to hope and dream and hope and pray. A bunch of guys want to hope and pray about that situation. Why? Because they don't accept the rules of the game. See, I don't have game. Game is not an active thing that you can have. Game is the playing field. We're in the game. You can't have game in the game. You got to have skills in the game. And those skills come in the form of pimp principles. I ain't got no game. I just play the game by the rules of pimp principles, man. Pimp principles are the square world now. All of these principles don't apply to the turf, to the blade. So a bunch of those guys that's on the blade, they can't transition to the square world because they come in the square world trying to use the same rules on the turf. It don't work. You have to make adjustments to them. You have to craft them to fit into the square world. And any man who's not doing that don't even understand if the woman really like him or not. Somebody said in the chat, and I agree, that's where the cold approach gets you. You don't have to worry about that if the woman shows you attraction confirmation. And if the woman ain't showing you attraction confirmation, you need to work on your damn self. That's why she ain't. I live my life this way because it works. I don't know nothing about that other stuff. I don't know nothing about the other stuff. I don't know nothing about that legal marriage. I don't know nothing about none of that. I ain't finna do none of that. But I bet you one thing. That I got at least 1 304 that's killing these boys' wives. I'm talking about, boy, killing their wives. Every last one of them cheat on their wife with them. And you know what? Most of their wives are reformed 304s anyway. If she wasn't a virgin when you called her, you don't know what her past looked like. Let's keep it a buck. You don't know what her past looked like. Could have been anything. But you probably not her first choice. That's why women are pushing for open marriage so much. They're pushing for open marriage because the man that they end up marrying, here's the thing. A man who legally marries a woman in this particular society only does that because that's his best option. He only does that because that's his best option. He's some square, some lame who just ain't never, and he probably had a pretty girl, a pretty square girl, a lame girl, but then he see a girl, man, that can twerk or shake it up, man, or see a stripper or something like that, man, and he get caught up. He'll wife her up just because physically, man, she does something to him. The way she moves, he ain't never seen it before. That's exactly what Russell said. He said, man, he saw Sierra dancing and that did it for him. Didn't know her from a can of paint. All he knew is she had a tumultuous relationship with Future. He ain't care. He saw her moving in the video. He said, oh, my Lord, I got to have her. Hey, Lordy, look at her move. That's what he said. And he got her. But I'm telling you, men, now, you got to understand the way women think. You got to understand the way women move. And you can't act like that they're not going to move their way with you, too.
Yeah. Baby, I know that you need somebody to make you feel like you somebody. But that's worth some paper, so buy me. If you want to try me, I said,